Biggest one is the $880 billion they need to cut from Medicaid somewhere. So how reconciliations bills do is they're not final. Okay, people think these bills are finalized, they're done, they're over with. That's not how it works. Once you get a reconciliation done, you got to go back and you huddle up and you go to your committees. And in order to pay for this stuff, they have to rip off a bunch of money from different parts of the government. So the biggest part that has the most amount of money that they can cut would be Medicaid and Medicare. Now, Trump said in a meeting today, he was asked by a reporter, are you going to cut any part of Medicaid and Medicare? And can you promise us that? And this is what he said.
The spending bill that passed last night aims to cut $2 trillion.
Right.
Can you guarantee that Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security will not be touched?
Yeah, I mean, I have said it so many times, you shouldn't be asking me that question. Okay? This will not be read my lips. It won't be read my lips anymore. We're not going to touch it. Now, we are going to look for fraud. I'm sure you're okay with that, like people that shouldn't be on, people that are illegal aliens and others, criminals in many cases. And that's with Social Security. We have a lot of people. You see that immediately when you see people that are 200 years old that are being sent checks for Social Security. Some of them are actually being sent checks.
So Trump's not going to cut it. He's not going to do, read my lips, one of those things. He said there's a lot of fraud, right? There's people on the books that are getting Medicaid and Medicare. They're getting that money for free. They shouldn't be on it. There's illegals that are getting it. There's also illegals that are getting Social Security checks. We're going to wipe the books of those people. And there are people that are 200 years old that are getting Social Security checks sent out. So those are the waste and fraud that they're trying to get out of Medicaid and Medicare. So all the people that are hooting to just rip Medicaid and take all the money from there, no, they're not going to touch anybody's benefits. If you're eligible for it, you're still going to have it. They're going to cut your doctors. They're going to cut who you're able to go see. They're going after waste and spending. Our government has an exorbitant amount of fat all over it, and we can cut down to get to the meat.